have retreated from 2 engagements near the... released an official statement on their strategic withdrawal from the small skirmishes of Springfield, Texas after the non-voluntary smallpox vaccination. Health workers could not divulge. They should tell us what they know. It's our lives. Dramatic footage from Television Free Indonesia showing Dandoa leader Suhadi Sadono apparently engaged in battle. It remains...
There's too much noise on the line. I'm not sure we'll be able to connect you to Sarah before we land.
We'll have the agency file on Pandora Tomorrow ready by the time you touch down. You were right. It's Sadono's insurance policy. If he misses a phone call, the virus gets released. We're vaccinating Springfield, Texas. But until we know how many other pox boxes there are and where, Sadono is a glaring tripwire. We're going to have to tiptoe around him.
Did Grim write these smallpox flash notes?
Yeah, she's a poet in her own way. But she makes an interesting point. We slip up in Indonesia, and those images could be illustrations of anywhere in America.
I'm sorry, Fisher. I can't get Sarah on the line.
I don't know what I'd say to her anyway.
This is going to be a complicated mission, Fisher. We're running it in cooperation with Displaced International, so your old friend Douglas Shetland will be local.
Good. I can work with Shetland. What's Shetland doing here?
A Ghost Army operation. He'll give you the brief.
Now this is Shetland. We're actually going to ignore him because the conversation is kind of long. Basically, he and his snipers are around, and he wants us to blow up a plane. So the first thing we do is we're going to drop down. We're going to head over to the tent here, stick right to the left, sticking in the shadow, and walk just over to where these bottles are. Okay, now there's 2 guys. There's that guy there who's walking past, and there's also a guy just there. Now we're going to wait for this first guard here. We're going to wait for him to walk back and sit on that chair. Now he is going to look in our direction when he sits down, so don't go straight away. See, look, he turns around, he would have seen us then, and once he sat down. Now we can head forwards behind this truck here, head our night vision on because it's kind of dark. And sticking to the left where the shadow is, we're going to wait for the second guard to walk away and quickly move forwards behind this wall and into these palm tree leaves and stick here. Now, although you're not in perfect shadow, you will be hidden. And we're just going to wait for these 2 guys. Now keep an eye on that first guy there. And in a second he's going to get blown up by a mine. Boom. Second guy's going to run over.
No. Hey man, are you alright?
And we can move forwards. Now be warned, there are traps. You can see them with your night vision, like just about. But I prefer to use my eyes because it's just easier and I can see where I'm going. Now stick right to the left and you won't set off any of them really. I mean right to the left. Keep your eyes on the ground. I mean that's the way to do it. You can still see them without your what do you call it? Thermal vision. And you are hidden. This guy here won't see you at all. Let him walk past. We don't need to kill him. And we're going to move forwards. Now there is a trap up ahead. It's probably best to disable this trap because I found whenever you walk past it, even though it looks like there's room, you do set it off. And you'll notice most other people who do this mission also disable that. Now we're going to go past that and we've got a freeway over to this warehouse here where the plane is. The one which we need to put a bomb on so it can be blown up when the guy flies off.
You should be close to Sadono's plane, Fisher.
Really?
Now, once that's happened, that guy there is going to turn around and we can head in. Stick right to the left. Although it looks like you're in the light, you're actually in the shadow. And you can climb up the ladder. There is a second guy there, so watch out for him.
No, we're still waiting.
Okay, now we're going to go into crouch mode, go over to this fuse. And boom, we're in darkness. Turn on our night vision to help us out. And be a little quieter than me. And now jump up and go across this pole, because this will allow us to drop on top of the plane where they can't get us, and it is full darkness, and we need to plant the bomb just there next to the plane. So we're going to go down And we're just going to let this guy walk over. He did hear me, so by now he should actually be underneath. And you're just going to let him walk under. I probably could have dropped down. You know what? There we go. I could have done that. And I'm going to set the explosives. So watch their pattern of walking.
Good work, Fisher.
And now we're going to head over and go just here. Now wait for... There's a guy, he's about to come out. There he is. He's going to walk round. And we're going to go just behind him. We are in shadow. And then head out the door. No one's out here, so we can speed up. And we're going to go just in this door. Again, staying in shadow. As you can see, there's lots of light around. We're going to stick to the right. And we're going to go just behind this packing case. Just here. Now, in a second, these guys are going to finish up their conversation, which is silent, and walk out. Now, we do actually have to knock both these guys out, unfortunately. We can't sneak past them, because we need to open up that barbed wire gate. And we can't do the switch route being noticed, and that guy there will notice. So in a second, they should finish their conversation. There we go. It depends how long it takes. You can go up against the packing case if you want to be extra safe. Now I'm going to go behind him. Hit him in the back of the head. Now, if you're quick like me, you can knock out that guy, and then go behind him, and knock this guy out. Don't forget to switch out the light, and then press the switch to open the gate here. Okay. Now we're going to move forwards, and we got to head over here on the left, behind this grill. The reason being, there's a man, and he's got a dog. And the dog will not smell us, that's not what it does in this mission. It's just going to walk past, give it a second, it's going to run after its owner. And now we can sneak forwards in the shadow. And we should be hidden. Now, we're going to move forwards. And we're going to head inside this tent. Quickly past the light. And we're going to go just here.
The dogs are acting weird.
They must be hungry.
I don't think so. There's something wrong. It's too quiet.
Hey, you. Do you see something? Are they done with their speeches inside?
No, not yet.
You got some beer left up there?
No, and leave me alone.
Now they're going to have their conversation. Then the guy on the right should walk away. And then we're going to go out and grab the guy on the left. Okay, he's going to walk away. We're going to head out. And grab this guy. And drag him back inside the tent. And then give him a little smack on the side of the head. Like so. Oop, wrong button. Okay. Now that guy's going to walk out of sight. And we can head up this ladder. Now, don't go straight to the top of the ladder. Wait for the guy just here to turn around or something. Now head up. Slap him on the side of the head. Oh, slap him again. And jump up onto the zip wire here. And now we'll go to the second part of the mission, the next part.
I'm inside the camp.
The core of your mission is Sadono. He's on site. We need you to locate and trail him. But again, don't let him spot you.
Pandora Tomorrow?
That's the idea. We haven't been able to trace his daily insurance call remotely, so we're going to need you to get in there with a tap. Fifth Freedom with Sadono Militia. But don't get spotted before tapping the phone. Updates on your OPSAT.
Okay, we're just going to stay in the shadow for now and let them have their conversation.
Things are going good.
Now, he's going to walk up. And the second guy's going to walk up. And we're going to have to let these guys do a little bit of a patrol. He's going to move up. Now, we can, if we're clever, we can sneak past this really quickly. So we're going to wait for this guy to walk back. And he's going to walk down. And then we're going to try our thing. It is a little difficult. Okay, we're going to move forwards using the drum as cover. Quickly head over to the left and then underneath. The reason we're doing this is because there's actually a guy above who is watching the whole area, so it's really hard to sneak past him. But using that method, we can do it and we can get past without having to knock out any of the guards, which is good. Now we're going to head out into the shadow here. Okay, following them in the shadows. The main thing is to keep quiet so they don't hear you.
Any complications?
Of course. Sadono changes the passcode for entry twice daily. He doesn't write it down. He He gives it verbally to his 3 top lieutenants on site.
So I grab one and make him talk.
No, we need to stay discreet. We can't afford to have Sadono panic and skip a call. Use the sticky cam to overhear those conversations. Details on your OPSAT.
You can use your sticky cam to overhear the code.
Okay, get out our sticky cams. Pull
How
one
does
up
it go?
Real good. We're ahead of schedule.
and fire it. You can fire it pretty much anywhere, just as long as it's like nearby.
I want to review our distribution lines.
I'll be there.
Good. The code for the big house today is 1492. Can you remember that?
1492. I got it.
Good. There's
Okay.
a colonial home overlooking the compound at the end of the village. That's where Sadono makes his Pandora Tomorrow phone call. That's where you'll need to be to tap it. Trail him, so you'll be sure to be there on time.
Now, we're going to head underneath this window and we're going to jump up, and then jump up the window and climb up, like so. I was seeing a little bit there, but if you just take it a little closer to the shadow, you should be fine. Now, we're going to head down through the steps here. There is a guard in that room, ignore him. We're going to head back, go through this door here. Sticking to the shadows, obviously. We're going to follow these guys again. And they're just going to head through the doors in front of us. And we're just going to let them do that. Okay, we're good. Now you could go through the door. It's probably safer just to go up against this wall and sneak past like this. And again, it's all in shadow. And now we're going to go in the shadows and creep just here.
Good afternoon.
It is, sir.
I'm worried about the men.
How so?
I want to make sure they're not using the product.
I don't think they would. They're all good boys.
Yes. We'll arrange for a spot check tonight just the same.
All right.
If you skip if you miss the code, you can also do it again now because he says it to one more. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Okay, we're just going to let Sadono walk out with his escort. And then this guy's going to start walking backwards. We're going to pull out our gun. And shoot the light just there. That's going to cause the guy over there to walk over and the guy there. And now we can go over into this corner here without being seen. Pull out our gun. Shoot the light there. And then climb up the pole. Like so. Crouch down to minimize noise. Go around the light here. Sticky in the shadow. That's right. Move forwards. Pull out our gun. And shoot that. Then quickly dart into the shadows here. Drop down, like so.
I'm concerned about security.
We're in good shape.
Okay.
I wish you would stay out of plain sight.
Bullets can't find me.
Now they're going to be having a conversation, and you can use this as a time to walk around right in the corners, because no one's looking. And the guards aren't patrolling yet. To walk right around behind these trucks, and now to almost complete darkness, and just go just here. Sadono and his escort's going to walk past. The other guard's going to start patrolling, and we are just going to walk out of sight behind this guard. He's going to go down, and then we're going to go down.
A heads up for you from Grim.
We're going to be losing touch in a second. There must be copper coils or some kind of grid ahead of you. The refinery proper is a dead signal hole. Good luck with your airplane, pilot.
We're going to be out of contact
Let
as
him
long
walk
as you're
back,
underground.
and now
I'll
we're going
try
to follow
not
him.
to get too lonely.
And then we're going to go just to the top here, and then let him walk past again, and we're going to walk back quickly, go down the steps into the shadow again, and that's the first room completed. Now we're going to open this door and go up the steps here. Okay, now this is a room full of cocaine. We're going to switch out the light there. We're going to go forwards on the side here. Let this guard go past. Just go up against the wall. Once he's passed, come off the wall. You could probably sneak past him normally. Now we're going to open this door and walk in. Okay, just wait for the door to close and then do this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit the switch there, and that's going to power up the machines and also cause a guy to come in here to see what the problem is. There he is. We're going to select our sticky shocker. He might see us a little bit. We're going to zap him. We're then going to move backwards into the shadows here. So in a second, guess what? A dude's going to come past. And we can just shoot him in the head. Now what we have to do is obviously hide the bodies, so we're going to grab this first body and just take it inside. And we do actually have to take these guys out. You can sneak past them, but that guy will only talk to you once they're out of the way, because he's scared of being overheard or some shit like that. And just shoot like that, like there. Okay, let's go talk to this guy.
Eternal dirt.
Thank God you found me. Ignominious getaway.
I'm short on time. What do I need to know?
This name, Stanley Nakaryakov, Golden Triangle affiliated. He lives in the Layuman district of Hong Kong, but don't broadcast it electronically. This part of the world is made of ears.
My encryption is solid.
I wouldn't count on it. There's more to Japan's ISDF than they're letting on.
How do you know?
I've seen 2 other CIA resources disappear.
So how do you know it's the ISDF?
Money knows everything. The name is Stanley Nakaryakov. Got it?
Yeah, just one piece of advice. Don't take your plane.
Okay, and he's also given us the passcode. So the passcode is 0623. Which it just says at the bottom anyway. 0623. Okay. And now we can get it out of this little area.
Welcome back to Fresh Air.
Do you have the name?
Fisher, go tap that phone. We'll talk about the names later.
Now, obviously we're still following them. And we're going to go just here.
I'm gonna kill somebody if they don't stop shooting soon. That noise is gonna break my ears. Seriously, they're ringing. Nag, nag, nag. I'm a musician.
Now we got to wait for these guys to finish their conversation.
Why do they always give us this patrol?
What about me? I've got to listen to the constant gunfire and your constant complaining.
I feel like somebody's kicking me in the head.
Now there's an idea.
Okay, they're going to walk past. And there's actually a flare by that bar if you want it. But that's not what we're going to do. We're going to go over to this drain pipe here and climb it. And we're going to go across this plank here and onto the roof. Now the 2 guys are down there and they're setting up a machine gun. But there's a little hatch here and we're going to climb down. And then press our button to take us to go all the way up. Now there's a guy there practicing his shooting. There's another guy who finished up his shooting and he's just going to patrol around for a little bit. And we're just going to sneak along this area and then the hand-to-hand combat area, which is just up ahead. Which is a little bit funny, they've got machine guns everywhere. Unfortunately you can't interact with them or use them. But you know, that guy's just going to have a smoke. Now this guy here, he's practicing his fighting. He's got a bit of kicking, a bit of punching. But every now and again he punches it so much, all the dust or whatever it's full of comes out. He coughs and stops it, and then does it again. Then we've got some inspiration on the wall there, and some pictures of, I guess, bodybuilders. Anyway, we're going to go into crouch. We're going to sneak past these dumbbells, which someone forgot to re-rack. Sneak around this guy, go just behind him. And then into the
Be
hall,
careful. The
just
access to
here.
the house isn't as easy as it seems. You should wait for darkness.
Okay. Okay, now very slowly walk over to next to the door because there is a guy just there and he will hear you. And we're going to wait for this guy here to turn around and walk away. Okay, now very slowly, and I mean very slowly, walk to the left here where you'll be in full darkness and head right over to the left, just next to these fences where you'll be in full shadow. And watch out for the light because there's a turret there. There's also a guy who can see you. Now, we're going to head over to this cabin, open this door, head in, and go over to this door here. Now, just look through your op cable. Okay, if the guy's next to the door, he will hear you. It's a fact. And what we're going to do is we are just going to wait here. Now, at this point, you probably could just go behind the barrels there and knock out the guy. I mean, it helps. But we don't need to do that. We can just wait for the flashlight to move around. Because we've got to do a bit of waiting at this point. We've got to wait for that guy there. He's going to do some more patrols. We've got to wait for him to go back. And we've got to wait for that guy there to walk to the door. And finally, we need to wait for him to walk down. You see this guy's going to come back. So we've got to do a bit of waiting. Now we're going to quickly go around while the flashlight isn't in our direction. Wait for this guy to move forwards. Quickly head up to the doorway.
Code is 0526.
Head over here.
5173.
Use the keypad.
3889.
The keypad is 1
Pandora
4
Tomorrow.
9 2.
Tomorrow.
Wait, did I do that wrong? 1 4 9 2. Oh yeah, maybe I did. Okay, then head over. Open the door. Be quick because it's in light, and head inside. Okay,
It's me. Today's code is
now we're going to head over here,
5173.
and we just got to wait for this fool,
3889.
this clown,
Pandora Tomorrow.
to finish up with his conversations. And this does take a bit of time. He likes to walk all the way around the room and repeat it.
Today's code is 0526.
He can sit there, sit here, and then go to his computer. And his computer is what we need to hack. Now there's also a camera in here that we're going to have to shoot, and also the lights, because it's annoying as hell. There's a guy outside who can see you inside, and then you're fucked. There is actually the rest of the house, but all the doors are locked in it, so this is the only room we need to use. Okay, now he's finished his conversations, he's going to go over to the computer there, have a little quick tap on it, and then he's going to go off into his private room where he's just going to stand in the room for the rest of the mission, which is not very long, because we're pretty much at the end. Okay. So we're going to pull up our gun, move out a little bit, aim up, shoot the camera, and then we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. Now don't worry about Sadono, like pretty much however much noise you make, he's going to go in that room. So just hack his computer.
Good work, Fisher.
Okay. And now we're going to head round. Now it's pretty weird, I'm not quite sure why, but we have to knock out this switch here or you'll get electrocuted with a trap. So hit out that switch so you don't get electrocuted. Now what's going to happen is we're going to go around here, all these doors are locked, and go next to this door here. Now what's about to happen is this, we need to select a flashbang, because in a second, as we open the door,
Fisher,
boom,
please.
there's some guys here.
Don't make a move.
But don't worry, we're going to get some help.
Up there.
So in a second, the sniper guy's going to shoot somebody. Shut the flashbang. It's going to blind me a little bit as well. But we're just going to run past all these guys. Although we got blinded, head round, and look, here's the Osprey. And that's the mission complete. Okay guys, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.